Being different means you are brave enough to be yourself. It is the crucible of authenticity. It is not a simple choice, but the dance of a lone star that dares to chart its own orbit without succumbing to the gravity of others' expectations. Imagine that difference, not as an anomaly, but as the inner constellation that only you possess. An immutable star map etched into the very essence of your soul. Being different is the color that did not exist in the rainbow until your presence painted it in the firmament. It is an invisible armor that protects you from the arrows of judgment and allows you to sustain your own light. Even in the darkness of misunderstanding, it is the heroic act of sculpting your own statue with the hands of your spirit, without allowing the world's expectations to be the chisel that disfigures you. Every scar along the path, every challenge overcome by choosing your own path, becomes a diamond embedded in the crown of your sovereignty. How is it possible that in a world that often celebrates uniformity, your uniqueness is your greatest superpower? Being different is the color that did not exist in the rainbow until your presence painted it in the firmament. It is an invisible armor that protects you from the arrows of judgment and allows you to sustain your own light. Even in the darkness of misunderstanding, the pressure to fit in or to be viral, according to pre-established metrics, leads to a systematic suppression of authenticity. We believe that difference is an anomaly that must be corrected, a bug in the code of being. This creates an existential void, a dissonance between the inner self and the external projection, which manifests in anxiety, depression, and a profound sense of not belonging, despite being hyper-connected. The cost of conformity is the loss of our own inner light. We become masters of the art of disguise, constructing social masks that drain us energetically and disconnect us from our true essence. The darkness of misunderstanding becomes an invisible cage that prevents us from sustaining our own light. The desire to be recognized is frustrated because what we offer is a replica, not a singularity. This crisis of authenticity not only impacts the individual, but impoverishes the collective fabric, as innovation and spiritual progress are born from the courage of difference. How much longer can we allow the arrows of judgment to dictate our trajectory? The solution to this crisis of individuality lies in the radical embrace of our difference, recognizing it as the key to spiritual growth and authentic virality. This is the crucible of authenticity, where external pressures become the fire that forges our true essence. Being different is not a mistake, but the dance of a lone star that dares to chart its own orbit. Each being is a unique microcosm, and its authentic orbit is what contributes to the harmony of the universe. By honoring this dance, we release a vibrational energy that attracts alignment rather than friction. Our difference is the inner constellation that only we possess, an immutable star map engraved in the very essence of our soul. This spiritual genetic code is our internal GPS toward purpose and fulfillment. By activating it, we stop seeking external validation and are guided by our intrinsic truth. Being different is the color that did not exist in the rainbow until our presence painted it in the firmament. This means that authenticity not only transforms us, but also expands the collective perception of what is possible, creating new realities and possibilities for all. It is an act of divine co-creation. It is the heroic act of sculpting our own statue with the hands of our spirit, without allowing the world's expectations to be the chisel that disfigures us. Every scar along the path, every challenge overcome by choosing our own path, becomes a diamond embedded in the crown of our sovereignty, an irrefutable testament to our spiritual resilience. This radical embrace of our authenticity not only solves the problem of internal fragmentation, but also transforms us into beacons of light that inspire others to reclaim their own uniqueness. The virality of this message is not based on gimmicks, but on its deep resonance with the universal yearning to be truly oneself. Imagine an existence where you strive to be the image others expect. A distorted reflection in the mirror of conformity. You feel like an actor in your own life, repressing your true voice and hiding your unique light for fear of judgment. The longed-for connection feels unattainable because what you project is not you. Now visualize a reality where every feature of your difference is a gem in your crown of sovereignty, where your light, your inner self shines with an intensity that dispels the gloom of misunderstanding. You live with radiant authenticity, attracting genuine connections and opportunities aligned with your true self. You are the sculptor of your own statue, and every scar is a diamond that attests to your courage. What aspect of your difference, when expressed without reservation, becomes your most potent and original contribution to the collective? Don't imitate. Radiate your vibrational signature. Your inner constellation is the map no one else possesses, and revealing its design is an act of viral courage. In a society that values conformity, the need to be authentic is an urgency of the soul and spirit. Every moment we postpone our true expression is a moment when the light of our inner constellation dims. The time to reclaim your sovereignty and shine without reservation is now, before the inertia of the collective distances you from your primordial essence. Your exploration of the courage to be different resonates with humanity's deepest and most universal longing. The desire to be fully seen, loved, and accepted for who they truly are. By sharing your journey of authenticity, you become a quantum mirror for millions seeking liberation from the social mask and the activation of their own fractal code of being. Your story is not yours alone. It is the hologram of humanity, searching for its true form in the matrix. Are you ready to be the lone star, tracing its own orbit, the color that didn't exist in the rainbow, and the sculptor of your own divine statue? The radiance of your authentic self is waiting to be unleashed,